Mr. Jaswant Singh, the very fact that this book has been postponed over this period of time, doesn't that suggest that you had expected, or at least the BJP expected, some reaction from the Sangh Parivar to a senior leader writing on Jinnah? Jinnah, after all, is seen as the antithesis of the very Akhand Bharat ideology that the RSS swears by.
No, I mean, whatever their reasoning is for them to answer. But as far as I'm concerned, I didn't relate it in this fashion that because somebody or some organization have reservation. There's another point that really troubles me. That have we come to a situation in the country where thinking, reading, writing, discussing, debating, disagreeing, if the need arises, on issues, on written material is taboo? It would be a very sad India. It would be a very dark India. But that is an aspect that worried me.
But there are others who would
immensely.
Say, there would be others, sir, who would say that in hindsight, to write on a contentious issue while you're still in public life may have been a bit of a mistake, that perhaps politicians cannot write on contentious issues while still members of political parties, particularly ideologically driven parties like the BJP.
No, I don't agree with that. I do not agree with that at all. We can only do creative writing while our creative ears are with us. And if one is able to combine political activism along with writing, I don't wish to cite examples of other people, other great political leaders. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru wrote his Discovery of India while of course he was then in prison. But he continued to write and read and reflect. This is a deeply sensitive man.
But sir,
if I cite you the instance,
yes.
If I cite Winston Churchill, for example, immense amount of writing, all and winning a Nobel Prize for Literature. So I don't agree with that notion or thesis that people who are active in politics ought not to write.
You know, the problem, Mr. Singh, and I've read your book, and it's a fine book that you've written, but it's about Muhammad Ali Jinnah, who seems to be, in the Indian context, someone who will always be demonized, particularly by the RSS. And I come back to it. Do you believe that it's the RSS which has pushed the BJP today to have you removed? Your equation with them has never really been a comfortable one.
Isn't it better for the BJP to answer that? How am I in a position to answer what reasons motivated them to pick up the telephone?
No, I raised that
First
because...
tell me, can you delay coming? And I said, oh, you want me to go back to Delhi?
Yes.
No, wait. And then you tell me at 1 o'clock, you're expelled. It's something really that pains, but then it's really for them to answer. I don't want to get involved.
No, you're saying it's fair. Sir, it's fair enough for you to say it's for the BJP to answer, and the BJP has much to answer for in this, but the fact is, I come back to it again, that you've been uncomfortable with the RSS. For example, in 1998, Atal Bihari Vajpayee wanted to make you the finance minister of the country. The then Sarsang Chalak K.S. Sudarshan stepped in and did not allow you to become finance minister. Haven't you been uneasy? Have you been uneasy as being a member of the Sangh Parivar, or have you been entirely comfortable with this RSS-BJP equation?
No, I have never been a member of the RSS, and I have never hidden the fact that I am not a member, and cannot at this stage of my life now ape to be a member. I started my youth at the age of 15. I was a cadet in the academy. My training ground, if there is anything that I am or have been lifelong, it's as a soldier, really. It's now so deeply ingrained in me. I can't think of it as any other else, but as a soldier.